Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on PCLN NVDA TSLA NFLX CMG daily weekly time frame. So PCLN still looks weak. It looks like a bear flag, a weak bounce, incrementally higher lows and higher highs, which is a parallel channel, and a rejection from the exponential resistance still. So we had that same scenario back mid-August, rejected from the exponential, dumped down, and hit lower lows. So unless we get over these exponential resistances, this is still a bear flag pattern that could lead to another dump and lower lows. Support is 1808. If we break that level, that's the start of weakness, and then we'll be looking down at 1787, the lowest price we've seen. Weekly time frame for PCLN is trying to form a bullish reversal candlestick, but with 2 trading days left to go, if we do see that bear flag play out, we will look for this weekly candlestick to no longer be attractive to the bulls. So that is still up in the air with how this is going to form. If we get over daily exponential, we'll see a bullish reversal candlestick, and if we don't, we won't. Pretty much is how it's going to boil down the next 2 days. NVDA, beautiful follow through. Inside bar on the daily time frame gave the bull signal at 162.79. Very strong close on increasing bull volume. We have an equilibrium to watch. We have our all-time high, low of the earnings reaction, lower high, higher low, and anything under 169.52 will be a lower high, and the range will continue to tighten. So it's a very interesting pattern to be keeping an eye on, because if we do continue to tighten, we'll get a very clear break sometime next week. Weekly time frame certainly still favors the bulls. We've been grinding against 170 resistance for the past 5 weeks. And the ideal scenario is when the bulls close over that, we'll be looking for new all-time highs. So watching how we break from this pattern will be very key. Tesla on the daily time frame, also big time follow through. It was weaker yesterday, a notable weaker name, but the bull break of the inside bar, just like NVDA, those two names were the strongest on my screen all day. Breaking 342.24 was the inside bar bull break signal, increasing bull volume, close at the high of the day. Very strong recovery, which on the weekly time frame is giving us a bullish reversal candlestick off of the middle Bollinger Band, which is now the 5th time this is held in the past 2 months, and we're closing up at the high of the week. Obviously, 2 trading days left to go. So an equilibrium here as well with our high, low of the pullback, lower high. This looks like it's now our higher low at 331.85, and we'll see which direction we get the break, which right now favors the bulls due to momentum and the weekly middle Bollinger Band being so strong. Netflix is extremely tight. We have a break imminent by the end of this week. We have exponential resistances continuing to drive the price down, 50-day support continuing to hold for the bulls. That is 6 days in a row we've held these levels, and we're going to see a clear break and a close above or below one or the other sometime very shortly, and that's going to dictate short-term direction. Weekly time frame is a bullish reversal candlestick after 4 weeks of consolidation. Bulls looking to show up and have to confirm it next week, and to do that, we obviously have to get over these exponential resistances to see some upside. So the bulls need to break 170. If we can break 170 tomorrow, that will be on our way to getting over these resistance levels and clearing the way for some upside. CMG is just an absolute dump show. 6 days, make that 8 days in a row red, close at the low. Every single day we're hitting the lowest price we've seen in 3 or 4 years, and there's absolutely no sign of the bulls. We have to get over 8-day exponential resistance. At this point, we might look for a volume climax to signal the bulls are showing up, maybe a gap down open to position ourselves for a bullish entry. Because as of where we stand right now, we're currently about 4% below the exponential resistance that we have to close over. So watching very close, we are certainly oversold everywhere, every time frame, but nobody wants to touch this right now. The weekly time frame, the RSI was in the low 20s when we bounced from the last E. coli scare. Here we are again, and we are very close to a bounce beginning, but we do not want to try and catch this falling knife at this point. And again, it's going to require a volume climax with a level to bottom fish off of. We know to exit if it breaks, or a gap down open and a last flush to the downside on high volume for a bull entry. Otherwise, just patiently waiting for exponential resistances to become support. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in on all of this tomorrow, and we can't wait to see you then.